This is vacant lot walkthrough number 2. We just walked this lot, talked about some of the things you want to think about and look at before you just jump right in and start to redevelop a property. I've got a tear down structure here. We talked about the utilities serving the property and the topography. So now let's talk about values. As I said before, they had these lots on the market at too high of a price, so nobody's touched it. The topography is difficult. The utility cost is, it's going to be about $25,000 to bring utilities to this property. So if you can sell the house in this location for $400,000 brand new, you don't want to overbuild, you want to build to the area, to the neighborhood. So this is going to be about $400,000. Typically with construction costs and interest costs and all that right now, selling costs, you want to be about 20% of your after sale value for the land. So if the house is going to sell for $400,000, you don't want to pay more than $80,000 to $100,000 max for the land, depending on the area and if it's a good hot area and you can sell quickly. So typically you want to be 20-25% of the final sale value is what you want to look at in paying for your land, turnkey, developed, ready to build. So if I have to spend $25,000 to improve the property, I can only spend about $75,000 to $80,000 on the raw land because I have to improve it to get it to the point to where you can build a house. Construction costs are high right now, and it's taking a little bit longer, so your interest carry is going to be a little bit higher of a cost, and your construction costs are going to be a little bit higher. So in order to make that 20-25% profit margin, which is what you need to have as a builder or developer, you need to be able to buy your land at a price that makes that work. So it's a reverse engineered back of the napkin calculation. That's what you look at when you're evaluating infill development for spec house development, or even flipping a house or doing commercial development. It all works kind of the same way. Land development and commercial, you want to have a little bit more of a margin in, typically around 30%. New construction houses, you can have a 20% margin and be okay, but on bigger, more risky projects like heavy commercial and land development, you want to have a bigger margin so that you've got a little bit more cushion in there. So that is infill development back of the napkin walkthrough and what you need to look for when buying a vacant lot to build on for spec.